Zoroastre is the ideal man, but not the ideal sense as in perfect. He is someone who wants to be perfect. He's the person who recycles everything, all his plastic. He always puts the correct bottles in the correct recycling bins. His house is very well painted, as you can see, perfect flowers. So it doesn't necessarily mean that he is a perfect person, but he wants to project this image of trying to be perfect. But he's human after all, and he has all those flaws. And Abraman shows his flaws more clearly. They're more open. They're there for everyone to see, and that's more honest. I mean, it's a more honest way to be. It's more human. So I suppose by the end of the opera we get to this point where both people are sort of parallel, but then there's a turning point for my character, which is, I won't spoil it, but it's not a particularly good turning point.
Ich spiele zum ersten Mal in meinem Leben eine böse Rolle. Das ist als lyrischer Sopran nicht ganz so oft in der Opernliteratur vorhanden. Für mich ist das eine große Herausforderung und ich freue mich darauf auch sehr. Das Tolle an Erenice ist, dass die scheinbar böse ist. Also sie ist getrieben von einem großen Liebesschmerz und von einer großen Liebessehnsucht, die sie eben zu diesen bösen Taten treibt. Eifersucht, Rache, bis hin zu kompletter Verzweiflung, Liebesnot, Reue. Also diese Frau ist wirklich an der Grenze zum Wahnsinnigen aus Liebesnot. Und das treibt sie zu abstrusen Dingen.
Working on this set, as you can see, it's pretty awesome because we have two full houses on set, and they're quite opposite from each other. So you really see a contrast between the characters within their homes.
I have to say I'm very happy to be the French guy in Berlin, to bring my little brick to the wall of putting up a new production of a Rameau opera. I have to say it's very rare, even in France, that we put a full-scale production of a large Rameau opera like this one, because it's not famous, but it's really one of the most difficult and probably one of the best. I have to say I'm really impressed. The music in Rameau, for me, is the paradox of a super elaborate music, super ornamented, super refined music, who at the end of all the refinement ends up with something very wild and animal in the dances, in the choruses, in the big fury ensemble. There is always a storm or an earthquake or something, and it reaches something that is beyond all intellectualism or refinement of this century music. And this combination of the two never stops to amaze me, and I hope that's what we can carry in this show.